Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you play a song called I Wish You Would by Taylor Swift. And it starts off with this really cool little intro lick where you can just play 3rd fret on the B string, and then we go to open E, and then 3rd on the B, and then open E. So we want to kind of follow those notes, or you could kind of back that up with a chord, or even move those notes around a chord, by starting on a C major chord. By doing 1st finger on the B 1st fret, 2nd finger on the D 2nd, and 3rd finger on the A 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the 1st finger, maybe on the C major 7th, or you could add in the pinky on the B 3rd for a C major 9. That can be very cool to go between that C major 9 and the regular C major to kind of try and bring out that lick from the B string to the high E string around the chord. And that can be a very cool way to kind of work it through the intro. I'm kind of just working downs through that. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of an idea. Or another way to play C major 9, we'll be doing 1st finger on the D 2nd, 2nd finger on the A 3rd, 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. And that might kind of appeal to you for some of the chord changes later on. Or you could just kind of work that strumming around any of those C's, actually. And you could kind of work that 8 down count idea. And I'm kind of adding a little bit of right hand meaning to that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, kind of around the C. Or you may want to kind of dig on a down, down, up, down, up. It's one of my favorite strum patterns. Kind of down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Or you can try and work that lick with the pinky around the C chord to the C. That's very cool. Or, especially for myself, I was kind of digging on something called a 16th note strum pattern. This can be a little bit advanced, especially depending on how you're using it through the tune. But what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot at the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. Kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns, actually for the chorus, is kind of a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the 1st beat. Then on the 2nd beat, you do it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. And then on the 3rd beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, down, 1, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. So all together, you go down, 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 down. Or you can even kind of work that lick around that pattern. Or for myself, what I was really digging on for the verse is and this is very quick, but it's kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up, 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you take the C and do it down on 1, up on 4, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's what you'd be doing on the 1st beat. Then on the 2nd beat, you do it up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the 3rd beat, you do it up on 2, up on 4. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, 1, up, 1, up, up. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 which at a very fast pace can be very cool. Can give you a lot of energy through that intro. What I'm really doing is kind of adding in that 3rd fret on the B for the down, up, and then lifting it off for the down, up, down, up. So it's a little bit more advanced, but you may kind of dig on that. And then from there, we'll be going into our verse. Our verse starts on the C, and we do a lot of the C until, and this is a little weird, on the 1st verse, you won't hear this as clearly, but I think just for consistency of verse form, I would make a change to an A minor chord. I normally do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, and third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that an A sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended and say some stuff around the A minor. Or you may dig on lifting the third finger for an A minor 7, or adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or you may dig on an A7 sus by doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And that can be a very cool thing if you're kind of digging on the other C major 9 to make that an A7 sus change for the A minor. And then from the A minor, we'd be going to an F major chord. We'll talk about some really easy ways to play this too. But normally you do this as a first fret bar, second finger on the G second, third finger on the A third, pinky on the D third. If you strum all those together, that sounds an F major bar. It sounds really, really happy. Now if you're just starting out, though, a good substitute for that can be F major 7. Doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the D third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds an F major 7 chord. You may dig on that change. Or you may dig on an F major 13, doing first finger on the G second, second finger on the D third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of another option for the F. So that way you can work your C major 9. To the A7 sus. To the F major 13. It'd be a very, very cool way of kind of working that change, and that way you can just kind of make it kind of a 2-finger move and kind of hold on to that 3 and 4. So you can do that any of those ways we've been talking about. You may dig on just kind of that down count for A, or the down, down, up, down, up, or the 16th idea, or the other 16th idea. And you want to just kind of find a way that works for you and kind of run with it. And at the very end, we end up with an A minor change, and then an F change, to lead into our chorus part. And on our chorus, we start out on the C, and then more C, A minor, and then we do more A minor, and then we go to F, but then we go to a G major chord. And normally you do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting 3 on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for your G major. So on that last push, it kind of that G for A. Or if you're digging on the chorus, or the down, down, up, you can kind of work it that way. Kind of C, A minor, F, and then a G for the chorus. Or what I was kind of digging on is taking the 16th idea. It's almost like a halftime idea. And you could kind of do the whole pattern on the C, kind of a slow pace. A minor, same way. And then we get to F and G, you can kind of think of just the down, 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 up of each on each chord, kind of a half pattern idea. Or you could do the down, 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 up on the F, and then go to the G for the up, down, down, up, down. And you could also mix this up with the other 16. But if you have the C, intro return where we kind of go back to our C major chord. Now something else I think about adding to the song though is bass notes, and a lot of times on that first down, the down, down, up, you're throwing a bass for the chord. So on the C you have the A for the bass, on the A minor you have the A for the bass, on the F bar you have low E for the bass, on the F major 7 you have a D for the bass, and on the G you have low E for the bass. So on the intro return you could work just a bass down, up, on that C, kind of for that band. Very cool thing just to get used to working some basses. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could work it as a bass, down, down, up, down, down, or a bass, bass, down, down, up, down, or a bass, bass, down, up, bass, down, That'll be cool variations. So you have C, especially at that faster pace. Or if you're digging on the other 16th, you could work it off of bass, up, bass, up, down, up, down. And that can even be cool with your lick, actually. Let's see. Bass, up, bass, up, down, down, bass, up, bass, up, down, down. And then from there, then we're going into our verse part. And you can work that any of those ways we've been talking about. Just kind of working that bass down, up, down, up. The other 16th. 16th with A. We got our A minor, and our F, kind of at the end of the verse. And from there, then we go into our second chorus, which is a double chorus. And so we end up with kind of our bass down, up, down, C, A minor, A minor, F, G. Hopefully we got a 16th. Halftime out of the C, A minor, F bass, down, F, G bass, down, down, that'd be cool. And then from there we go into our bridge, which is that same progression. Now you could kind of work the other 16th as well, and this could be a little weird and kind of play against the tune a little bit, but for instance you could have your whole pattern on the C, and then the whole pattern on the A minor, and then the F you could do with the bass, sounds like is that we're doing that progression with our bass down, up, down. A minor, A minor, F, G. Repeat that 3 times for our bridge, and then we go into kind of our third verse. We end up with kind of our C, here where it almost starts out with big downs on the chords. So C, A minor, F, G. Or you might want to pick that up with some energy and kind of working that down idea. C, A minor, F, G. Or you can do the bass down, up, down, C. Try that on every chord. The way it works. Gives you a lot of energy kind of working that pattern. Repeat that 5 times, and at the very end we end up with kind of our C chord, C, and our A minor, And the recording you'll kind of hear almost like a big stop on the F. I know for myself I really want to almost hear the G one more time before I hit a C chord. Kind of make people clap. But that's the basics of how you can strum through I Wish You Would by Taylor Swift. So good luck. Hi, wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there are probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.